Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and in this video, I'm gonna give you my review of the Sony Xperia Z3 with 17 reasons why you should buy this phone and 4 reasons why you should not buy this phone. Let's get started. I'll start with the reasons to buy, and the first reason that I find that you should buy this phone is the beautiful design. It improves upon the Sony Xperia Z3 design. The Z3 Plus comes with similar metallic rim which is aluminium, and now it gets these side bumpers which are separate metallic parts, which gives you extra strength in case you drop your phone, and it's most likely to get damaged when you drop it over the edges, but it will not get damaged so easily because it gets bumpers. It gets high quality toughened glass at both front as well as back, so it gives it very good sturdy design, and besides all that, it's fairly slim. It also gets a capless USB this time, and it is a waterproof phone, and I'll come to that in the following reasons. So the first reason is the build and design of the phone. Reason number 2 is that it's a lightweight phone. If you like compact form factors, this is not a very compact phone. But besides being a 5.2-inch large screen display phone, it still is fairly light and it's fairly handy if you want to carry it as your daily driver. Reason number 3 to consider a Z3 Plus is the waterproof feature. It's IP68 certified. It can stay underwater for up to 30 minutes for a depth of around 1 meter. Which means that you can take this phone swimming with you and it will not get damaged. However, we do not recommend you to take it swimming with you. What it means is that if you are out in rains, or if you are somewhere on adventure and want to take a few selfies underwater, you can do with this phone and will not get easily damaged. It's dust resistant as well as water resistant. The capless USB port also means that you need not put any flap over it and it will still be good for water resistance. Reason number 4 is the display. The display quality here is really good and very vivid. It's not a quad HD display, it's a full high definition 5.2-inch IPS LCD, but it comes with tri-luminous display technology engine from Sony, which gives it very sharp colors, very rich and very vivid color quality. The contrast as well as the saturation levels are simply amazing, as well as the viewing angles on this phone are also really great. You can enjoy your movies, videos as well as gaming on this, and the visual quality is just a treat to the eyes. Reason number 5 to consider a Z3 Plus is that it comes with expandable storage. Not many flagship phones these days come with expandable storage, and you can buy one version and expand the storage later on. It comes with 32 GB of internal memory and a micro SD card slot with which you can expand the storage. Reason number 6 is the superior touchscreen quality. The touchscreen sensitivity has been improved and retuned to work even when the display is wet. What it means is that if you just come out of the swimming pool and take a phone call, or if you're out in the rain and the phone screen has a lot of water droplets on it, it will still be responsive, it will still work, which is not found on any other phone. Reason number 7 is that you need not wait any longer for the latest version of Android. It comes with Android Lollipop built in, and it runs this Xperia UI on top of it, which makes the user experience even faster as well as more pleasurable to use. It's a very nice and a very fast skin over the Android Lollipop 5.0. Reason number 9 to consider Xperia Z3 Plus is the pop-up applications that you find on Xperia series of phones. It comes with these applications which Sony calls small apps, which can float around the screen. For example, you can have a calculator floating around the screen. Whenever you need it, say you are browsing or you are on a phone call and you want a quick calculation, just hit the recent app keys and you will find these small apps at the bottom, which you can run in pop-up mode. So you can have browsers, calculator. Not all apps are supported, but there are some supported apps by Sony which work in pop-up mode. Reason number 10 is that it comes with a very good built-in pedometer, so it will track your steps activity. So you need not buy a separate fitness band if you are casually into tracking your activity. It also logs in how you use your phone. It also logs in how much games you are playing, how much internet surfing you are doing. So the Life Log application which has been included is a very useful utility. Reason number 11 is that it supports quick charge. However, it comes with a long battery life that I'll talk later. But it also comes with Quick Charge 2.0 from Qualcomm, as it runs Snapdragon processor. So it will give you about 60% of charge in 30 minutes when you plug it into the wall charger. Reason number 12 is the camera. The rear camera on this phone is a 21 megapixel sensor which comes with f-stop 2.0, which means that a wider aperture, a lot of light to capture, and it does not protrude from the surface of the phone, which is a very good thing. So you get a very good camera without having the bulge. Reason number 13 is the camera modes that it offers. Besides having a very powerful camera, it comes with a lot of modes that you can select from, and there is also a full manual mode wherein you can control vital parameters like white balance, exposure, focus, etc. It gives you a lot of manual as well as automatic control, multiple modes, and you can take pictures in a very creative way. The superior auto, which is the default mode, is also fairly good, but it shoots only in 8 megapixels. If you want to go high res, I suggest that you go for manual mode, in which it will take much better quality pictures. Reason number 14 is that it supports 4K video recording. However, it is restricted to 5 minutes of recording time for saving on the memory side, but it's still capable of recording full high definition as well as in 4K, so it will give you very rich and detailed videos. Reason number 15 is the front-facing camera. There is a 5.1 megapixel front-facing shooter on the Xperia Z3 Plus, which gives you good quality and very sharp and detailed selfies. Reason number 16 is the performance and gaming experience. It comes loaded with a Snapdragon 810 chipset and also comes with 3GB of RAM. There is 32GB internal memories, Adreno 400 series of GPU, which is 432 to be precise. So a lot of muscles packed in, and you can enjoy good quality gaming and run heaviest of the application at it. And last but not the least, reason number 17 is the battery life. There is a 2930 mAh battery, which is very close to 3000 mAh. It comes with built-in stamina mode, which optimizes the software usage of the phone to maximize the battery life of the Xperia Z3 Plus. Sony claims that you will get up to 2 days of battery life, but even if you are a moderate to heavy user, you will still get around 1 full day of usage on the Xperia Z3 Plus. So these were our 17 reasons why you should buy Sony Xperia Z3 Plus. But like any other phone, it also has its own cons. So let's talk about the disadvantages and 4 reasons why you should not buy Sony Xperia Z3 Plus. Reason number 1 is the speakers. The phone does get dual firing frontal speakers, which are stereo in nature, and they have good audio clarity, but the loudness of the speakers is kind of disappointing. They have not changed much over the Sony Xperia Z3 or the previous generation of the Xperia device. Reason number 2 is the display resolution. While there is nothing wrong with the display of the Z3 Plus, but you get Quad HD displays on the rival smartphones in the same price segment, whereas the Xperia Z3 Plus gives you only a Full HD display. Reason number 3 is that it has a non-user removable battery, but we won't crib much over it because many flagships including the iPhone, Samsung Galaxy S6 and the likes do not have removable battery anymore. Only a few flagships like the Note series from Samsung as well as the LG G4 have removable battery, while most other flagships are now coming with non-removable battery. And reason number 4, which is probably the biggest reason you should not consider Xperia Z3 Plus, is the heating issues. If you play a lot of games or if you run a lot of heavy applications, the phone tends to heat up a lot, and the heating occurs mostly in this zone where the processor is placed. The Snapdragon 810 chipset is known for heating issues. However, Sony has tried to control heating by throttling the CPU when the phone gets hot, but still it easily touches 45 to 50 degrees centigrades in normal environments. But you need not worry much if you are not a gamer or if you don't run very heavy applications. For casual users, you won't even notice heating at all. So the 4 downsides of the phone are not that much prominent as compared to the 17 reasons which are in the favor of this phone. But still, considering the price at which it has been unveiled and launched, I still find this phone to be slightly on the higher price in terms of the segment and the features that it offers. However, it does give you very unique propositions like the water resistance, as well as there is a physical camera key which is not present on other flagships, which makes it very convenient to use the camera with just the click of a button. So these are the reasons to buy and not buy Sony Xperia Z3 Plus. What do you think about this phone? If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and do leave your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the red subscribe button for latest videos from Intellect Digest. This is all we have on this one. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.